back to my channel. Gym hair, don't care. I'm planning on going to the gym later with my husband, so that's why my hair is all crazy. But I wanted to do a video while I was thinking about it and while I was sitting down to plan this out, to kind of talk to you guys a little bit about it in case you might find yourself in this scenario, and just kind of share a little bit of what we do and how we get through it and all of that great stuff. So as you know, we live in Hawaii. We are a military family, and my parents are coming for Christmas along with my brother. I'm so excited. We have not seen them in like 2.5 years, I think. It's been a really long time. So super excited. They're coming for Christmas. They fly in towards the beginning of December, right before my husband and I's anniversary and my dad's birthday, which are back to back. And then they're leaving 2 days after Christmas. So we wanted to get them here for Christmas and have some time with them beforehand. And at the time, I didn't have the kids' school schedule, or I probably would have shifted it just a little bit, but my parents do need to be back for New Year's for their jobs. Well, my mom for her job. So we needed to get them here for Christmas, and then it was really cheap to fly them out on like the 27th. So for each ticket, we paid about $963. That is actually pretty cheap for flying East Coast to Hawaii. Most of the tickets range at least $1,000, normally 12 to 14, depending on how far out you schedule. The way that we were able to pay for that is I'm currently going to school, and I'm using my GI Bill, my post 9/11 GI Bill. And basically what that is you pay for like a year. I think you pay like $100 a month or something like that when you first enlist into the military. And then it's an education benefit that you can use post-military. It used to be called the Montgomery GI Bill. I came in during the Montgomery GI Bill, but then once the post 9/11 came out, I was able to switch it, which is really awesome. So basically I get paid to go to school, which is pretty cool. They pay for my school, and then I get a housing allowance every month. So Alan and I talked a lot about it when I first decided to go back to school, kind of what we wanted to do with the money. So we are working on paying off all of our debt. But we did want to do something fun with it too. So now I have like a ton of projects around the house I want to do, but I was like, you know what? We can shoulder those for a little while. Let's fly my parents out for Christmas. So super stinking excited. Yay! So parents and brother are coming. Like I said, they come towards the beginning of December and they leave the 27th, which is a good amount of time. It's 2.5 weeks. The only thing that I'm not excited about is that the kids' winter break, because Christmas falls on like a Monday or a Tuesday, they have that week off, and that's the week my parents are leaving. So we'll still have the weekends and stuff. It's not a huge deal, but I just wish that the kids had more time, because this is their first year back in school. So I just wish the kids had a little bit more time. Will is obviously going to be here the whole time. What I would like to do, and this is not really my first time doing it, but this is something that I try to do every time we have family visiting. We just had Alan's family here in February. So this is something that I like to sit down and do when we do have family coming out, because we are a tighter budget family. We budget and allocate all of our money every month. Like I said, we are working on paying off our debt. So our money is strictly allocated every month. So the way that we do trips and stuff like this is a lot of saving, a lot of planning, and just a lot of pre-thinking about it before the actual event. So yeah, that's kind of what helps us. And you guys are probably thinking, oh my gosh, Christmas, it's only July, Amanda, what the heck? But like I said, we plan out pretty far, because we do have a set amount in mind that we would like to have for Christmas. And then also we need to start looking at things that we would like to do while my family is here, and kind of pricing that out. Like I said, just because we need to have an idea, because our money is allocated wherever it needs to go every month. So what I typically do is I write a little blurb here in a notebook, nothing fancy. I like to put a little header on there. You can tell I was just excited and rushing it, because it's like all over the place. But my main two lists are to buy and to go. Now I did start an actual Christmas list on a separate paper, because that is something that I think all moms, or most moms, or parents like to do. For us, we really have to plan out Christmas gifts, especially me, because I have a problem getting too many presents. I do it every year. Christmas is my absolute favorite holiday. Like, I have a Christmas countdown on my phone. It's my favorite holiday, and I love it so much. It looks like Christmas threw up in our house. I just love Christmas so much. It's my favorite. Christmas is my favorite. That's a movie reference, if you didn't get that. So we do a lot of pre-planning. So we like to have an idea of what we want to get the kids. We have tried to stick to the 4 present rule. 1 to wear, 1 to read, 1 they want, and 1 they need. I typically tend to go over that. I'm not ashamed to say it, because I'll be walking through the store. And the problem was last year that I went shopping with friends a couple of times before Christmas. So walking through the store and seeing what they were getting, and then like, oh man, Braden would really like that, or Madison would think this is awesome. Ended up putting way more in the cart than we needed. So yeah, so this year we really are gonna try to stick to certain amounts of presents for each kid, maybe like a dollar amount. We haven't really figured it out yet, but I did wanna start at least keeping a list of the things that we wanna get the kids, and because we'll have my parents to buy for this year also, so it does take a little bit more budgeting, and my brother. I keep forgetting to add my brother in there. My family. I'll try to remember to say that. So we do need to kind of have an idea of what we want, and how much we need to spend on each person, or have a set amount that we want to spend on each person, and then see if the gifts fit in that. Because Alan would say that we need to set a budget and then buy. I would say we need to look at what we want to buy and then set a budget. We have very differing opinions on money. So, like I said, with the list, all I did was I did a to buy category and a to do category. The to buy category will contain stuff like dinners, specific dinners that we want to have while they're here. Obviously, some of the time we'll probably eat out. We try actually to not eat out. There's so many meals that my mom cooks that I haven't had in a very long time. And there's also meals that I cook that she's never had, so I get really excited when she's here to kind of like show off my cooking skills. So we like to pre-plan, well, I say we, I like to pre-plan out the meals just to have kind of an idea of what we need to have. And then also Christmas dinner is a big dinner, so we like to get the ham and the turkey beforehand. And because we will have way more people here this Christmas than we did last Christmas, I do need to kind of look at it, figure out what we want to have for dinner, what we typically have, and then plan accordingly. So a lot of the to buy will be groceries, specific grocery items. Other stuff is like an air mattress. We need an air mattress for my parents to sleep on. That's something that we've wanted to get for a while because we don't really have a good one for family visiting, and we had to borrow a couple in February when Alan's family came. So that will go on the to buy list. I wanted to get like my parents and my brother stockings for while they're here because we do stockings every Christmas morning. So I wanted to get them some stockings as well as family PJs. We do a, some of you might do this, but the Christmas box on Christmas Eve, it typically has a new Christmas movie in it. We might have to do a book this year because quite honestly, we're running out of movies. If you guys do this, and if you have noticed just over the past years, they haven't really been coming out with a lot of kids' Christmas movies. It's been more like Bad Santa, and they're coming out with Bad Moms Christmas this year. So there hasn't been a ton of kids' Christmas movies released. And they already have all the classics like Polar Express, Miracle on 34th Street. I think we have A Christmas Story, although I don't know that I'd show that one to the kids yet. The Santa Claus is my absolute favorite, so that's one that we watch every year. Elf is another favorite of mine. So there's the ones that we already have and that we watch every year. So typically we do a, I don't know why I'm holding this. Typically we do a Christmas movie, and then all of us get a new pair of pajamas. Last year we actually did matching pajamas. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. I would like to do printed Christmas cards this year, so I need to actually probably get us the pajamas early, or we might just use a picture from last year. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but we'll probably do the picture in the pajamas, maybe put them back in the box, and then open it all up on Christmas Eve. I don't know though. I like the surprise. I like the kids seeing the new jammies, or we could just do the matching ones for the photo, and then new ones because they all do need new jammies anyway. So anyway, sorry, sidetracked. So I do want to get my parents and my brother pajamas to do, if we decide to do a Christmas photo, that would be really cool. I think we'll probably end up doing a family photo anyway, but if we did decide to do like a Christmas card photo with them in it, then I would like us all to have pajamas. So there's just some pre-planning that goes into that as well. So that will go on the to buy list also. And then I think that really covers it as far as Christmas. We have all the decorations and everything like that. We're gonna wait to do the tree when they get here. We do need to put an ornament on here though. We buy a specialized Christmas ornament every year. It's just one of the traditions that my parents did with us as kids, and one of the things I've carried over into my family with my children is that we do go every year and get a new ornament. Our tree is all special ornaments. It's not like color coordinated balls or anything like that. It's all ornaments that are kind of special to us and that mean something to us. So a lot of our family ornaments are on there. Braden's from when he was in school, the ones that he made. We have let the kids pick out their own ornaments. My mom had some made for the kids when they were little, and stuff like that. Some of the other ones that I had from when I was a child, and Alan as well. So we do get that. We are gonna let the kids pick out their own ornament this year, like an individualized one, just because we have a fake tree in Hawaii because the real trees are really hard to get. They're really expensive. So we do have a fake tree just for while we're here. When we're back in the States, it's real tree all the way. I know some of you might not agree with that, and I'm sorry, but I grew up with real trees. I love real trees. I don't care about the mess on the floor. I don't care about watering them. I love the smell. I love everything about them. So we will be getting a real tree when we go back to the States, hopefully. So we do have a fake tree here, and we like to have a lot of ornaments on it just to kind of cover up some of the empty spaces, because if you guys have ever had a fake tree, you know that they can have like gaps in the branches, and getting folded back up every year and then put back down every year, I feel like it does kind of leave the branches a little wonky. So we will be letting the kids pick out individualized ornaments this year, just to kind of fill up some of that space. So all of that stuff will go on the to buy list, just because I need to get better about making a list and sticking to it, and not come up with stuff later and be like, oh, you know, we should really get this. Like I said, if we do need anything specific for dinners that we don't have, but I'm pretty sure we have that covered. And I think really that's it as far as the to buy list, but I'll keep you guys updated. Sorry, there's a bird on our patio. I don't remember, an egret. I think they're called egrets. Yes, so sorry, I got sidetracked. So then the to-do list. So the to-do list is gonna be the thing that's quite a bit longer, but we already kind of have it pre-planned as far as expensive things, what we wanna do, where we wanna take them. And a lot of the things, my parents don't like super crazy stuff. They're from kind of a really small town, not really small, they're from a smaller town, and it is a city. So my dad absolutely loves the outdoors, so we're gonna take him on some of the hikes here. My mom loves the beach, which obviously we have an abundance of that here, so we will be taking her to the beaches quite a few times while she's here, to the different beaches. It's gonna be a little bit chillier in December, but you can still go to the beach. I just don't know if we'll be able to swim. I don't think we really did that last year. We did go to the pool in like November, but some of the days, I think in the winter, it does typically range from the 70s to the 80s. Maybe not the 80s, maybe like 70s. It doesn't ever get below like 73 or 74 though. So we will at least get her to the beach. I just don't know as far as swimming goes. So we will be taking them to do that. There is a luau that we would like to take them to. The tickets for that are kind of expensive, so that's definitely something that we want to pre-plan for. Thankfully, we have the ITT office here. I don't remember what that stands for. It's like something travel. But we do get discounts on local activities, as discounts also on like other island activities. We can get discounts on airfare, stuff like that. So it is really helpful to have them here so that we can go to the office and get the luau tickets discounted. That's what we did when Alan's family came, and we were actually able to get them half off, but we were buying them for like 14 people. So it was a bit more expensive, but that's something that we would like to take my family to do. So we are going to cover the tickets for that, and it just takes some pre-planning. I had a little partner join me to help with the video. Whoop. Can you say hi, Will?
Hi.
He wanted to help. So, and then also any type of holiday stuff. We haven't really done a lot of that here, so I don't know if there's anything specific that we would like to take them to do, but it is something that we're gonna look into. There is other things here There is other stuff here that I know my dad would like to do, like the Arizona Memorial, which I'm not sure. I think we get free tickets being military, but I'm not sure. So again, that's something that we just have to check on. And then anything like that, we kind of want to put on the to-do list. And what I would typically do, I'll show you guys really quickly. So like I would put the Arizona on here, and then I would just kind of list the activities down there. And then beside it, I would put exactly how much it costs, how many tickets we need, stuff like that. So like if Alan and I want to go to dinner for our anniversary, and my parents are going to watch the kids for us, so we do want to put that on the to-do list, just so it's something that we remember to budget in when the time comes, so that we have the money set back for it. Like I said, it's going to sound redundant, but we very tightly budget our money, because spending in the past, especially with my bipolar diagnosis, was really hard for me. One of the symptoms of bipolar disorder is irrational spending when you're in a manic episode. So we did, for a long time, I just kind of bought whatever, did whatever, and didn't pay attention. So we just more tightly manage our money now. So this is the reason kind of for all of the pre-planning, all of the pre-budgeting, is so that we can stay on track, get all of our debt paid off, and have a really great time with my family, and not be so stressed about money while they're here, running out of money or having money to do the things that we want to do, because this is probably the one and only time that they will be in Hawaii. I don't think they're going to be able to come back before we leave, and then we probably will not be here again, just because once you're here, it's kind of your visit here. So we want to knock out as much as we can during their trip here. We would like to take them to Volcano Shakes, which is a shake place here. They have really huge milkshakes with like actual food, like whole cookies, whole cupcakes on the top of it, ice cream cones, stuff like that. So we do want to take them to do that as well. Some of the food experiences here we would like to take them to, and stuff like that. So like I said, it just takes a little pre-budgeting and pre-planning on our end. And that's kind of what I do whenever we have family visiting. I will also make a to clean the list on here. That will come later though, just because I need to see where I'm at when we get closer to their visit. The to clean list I normally do a couple weeks or a week in advance, just so that I have an idea of what deep cleaning stuff I want to get done before they get here. I do know that I need to clean out our playroom, so that will hopefully be done sooner rather than later, because we do need to put the air mattress in there. And that's another video that I would like to do, is decluttering and cleaning and rearranging the playroom, because it's just gotten out of hand. So that is something that will come in the future. Doing the floors and just deep cleaning stuff like that. So I also like to keep a list of all the house projects that I'm currently working on. I am in the middle of wanting to redo our entire house, because just as a military family, we thought that we were going to get out and buy a house in the next 2 years, but my husband and I have decided that he's going to stay in the military. He recently got a promotion, and we would like him to stay in and get to do things with the promotion, and then maybe even get to the next rank. So we've decided to stay in, but we were kind of waiting to do anything decorative wise in our house, because we thought we were going to be buying a house and then decorating that house. And now knowing that we're staying in has kind of led us to wanting to do some of that stuff sooner rather than later. So I also keep a list of house projects, and that's something else that I'll visit before my parents come for their visit, my family, because some of those projects I would like to get done before they get here. The space that I'm sitting in now used to be my LuLaRoe room. I no longer sell LuLaRoe, so we're working on creating like an office / reading space where we got this futon, and this doubles as a bed, but we kind of use it as a couch for right now. Setting up some of the book areas, getting some shelves on the wall, just stuff like that that I would like to get done before they come, just so that it's not kind of like shackled in here. I have clothes that need sent back sitting in the corner, and it's just kind of a mess. So I would like to get some of those projects done before my parents get here, my family gets here. So I keep a list also of projects like that, and I will visit that before they come for their visit to kind of get some of that done. So that's just kind of what I do to prepare for a family visit. I would love to hear what you guys do to prepare for family visits or trips you take to visit family. Leave that down in the comment box. If you like this video, please subscribe and check out some of the other videos on the channel. I hope to have a wide variety of videos covering a lot of topics, and I would love to see your guys' interaction on all of those. If you liked the video, also please give it a thumbs up. It just lets me know that you enjoy this type of video and to offer it later on the channel. And I think that's it. If you guys have any feedback or anything that you do that you think might be helpful, please feel free to drop it down below, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!